So you know when you date a girl and then you break up with her and your next girlfriend happens to be just about the exact same, they're blonde, same height, maybe the same name. Anyways, they're basically the same people and your friend's pointing them out to you like, hey, those are the same people. And they're like, no, they're not. No, they're not. Yes, they are. And that's exactly what we got when we go from Ben Boulware to James Skalski. But which one would you rather have? Well, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Reefer Jack or Reefer. Let's be special, baby. Let's be special. So James Skalski and Ben Boulware were very similar players. We're both there for a long time at Clemson and kind of had a similar skill set. Both 6 foot. Skalski was 6 foot, 240, 3-star prospect. And then Boulware, on the other hand, was 6 foot again, 4-star prospect. 235 pounds. Now, Ben, I remember Ben just being an absolute junkyard dog. Dude would just grab onto people, try to suplex everybody, the WWE style, just the suplex, whoop. And I also remember Lamar Jackson, he choked out Lamar. I was there at the game. I didn't see it, but I remember watching a replay of it after the game. Be like, oh, he kind of did choke out Lamar. It wasn't on purpose. He wasn't trying to be mean or hurtful. He just was trying to prevent Lamar from getting any more yardage and arm chapping her around the neck. But Ben always had a nose for the football, though. That dude would absolutely fly. Whether it was a dump down screen pass to the running back, you're trying to throw to the tight end, he'd step in front of it, intercept it, a big play on the goal line. He absolutely would just make plays. Dude was an absolute baller. Now, Skalski, on the other hand, Skalski was definitely more of a leader on the defense. He almost yelled as much as Brent did in terms of coaching, I'll be honest with you. He's always pointing at guys, yelling at guys, trying to get guys in better position. So much more of a on-the-field leader, general, trying to get guys lined up, which I appreciate that. Also, Skalski could get after the quarterback, and he could hit people too. I remember his dad told him, son, make them feel you. And he lived by those rules. The hit on Justin Fields absolutely exemplifies it. Yes, I know it was targeting. He had a little bit of a targeting issue. Kicked out of the Ohio State game, kicked out of the LSU game. Big games for us. So a little bit of a targeting issue, but overall, very good guy and fun to watch. An exciting player to watch. Played with emotion, energy, everything you want from your middle linebacker that's leading the teams. Your middle linebacker, they're the quarterback of the defense. They are the guys that everybody else in the defense looks to for being the emotional leader, the leader in terms of making plays, getting them lined up. They are the absolute leader, and you got to be a special guy to be a middle linebacker on Clemson's defense. Now, Boulware had the better running mates overall, I would think. He had Kendall Joseph, absolute stud at Clemson, Dorian O'Daniel playing in the NFL, BJ Goodson also playing in the NFL. So he had some guys that were very talented around him that helped him excel and play at a high level. Now, Skalski had some good guys too, but not quite the same. He had Chad Smith, but Chad Smith, good player. He'd been around the program for a while. Isaiah Simmons was special. I will say Isaiah Simmons was special. Mike Jones kind of average. And then Balin Spector, kind of average again. And he had Trenton Simpson too. I think Trenton's going to be playing on Sundays. But overall, I'd give the teammate advantage to Ben, as he had better guys to play with. Now, if I had to break down the positional skills, pass rushing, pass coverage, run stop, everything like that. Rushing the passer, I'd give it to Skalski. He made some big plays rushing the passer. He'd always just kind of find a way to kind of get through the late blitz through up the middle and just make a play, pressure the quarterback, get that sack possibly. But he just found ways to make plays rushing the passer. So I'll give it to Skalski. Run stop, I will have to give it to Skalski again. Very much a downhill, old school thumper linebacker. You can kind of tell from the whole little neck thing you got going on, neck padding he had behind his neck. He was very old school, just in your face, just thumping, and I respect that. Now, pass defense, I will give it to Ben. Ben made some big plays intercepting the ball, and James, he may have had 1 or 2 interceptions, but they weren't really game-changing, huge game interceptions, which Ben had interceptions against the likes of Notre Dame, Oklahoma. He made big plays for us consistently, and he just made things happen. Pass coverage, I'll give the advantage to Ben. Now, in terms of a impact player / leader, I would have to give it to Ben, because Ben just had a nose for the football. He'd get guys in the right position. Yes, James would be kind of there barking at people, getting everybody lined up, but there were some times where he was trying to overcomplicate things, overthink things, and our defense would kind of be out of position. We wouldn't be set, and then we would be exposed, or we'd have to call a timeout. But Ben was consistently just cool, calm, collect. Maybe not calm, but just pointing things out. I remember against Alabama, he was pointing where the run play was coming, trying to get guys to come over. And he made a big play, got guys in the right position, made a big play. And emotionally, this pregame speeches, him crying when he won the national championship. He was an emotional guy, an emotional leader, and absolutely the heart and soul of that defense. So, I mean, overall, I think I take Ben Boulware over James Skalski, but everybody's due to their own opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you think. As always, people, have a great day. Tell somebody you love them. Deuces.